Quality of life month is over, you what mate? So the Revenant caves have been changed once again, and last week's update I didn't cover it because it wasn't a big update, but I may as well cover it now. They nerfed Revenants and now they've changed them again a little bit. We will get to that later. Look at this sexy new interface. So this new interface is, well, it's new, and mine's not a very good example because I have all of them done. But basically on here, that's the easy diary, that's the medium hard elite, and you'll have a progress bar on each of them depending on how many you've done. But since I've done all of them, they're all green. So awful example, but yes, that's how it works, and here's an example of what it looked like before the update. Another tiny little update, we got the skill total level now lines up with the rest of the skills. Before it didn't, it was just like a little square off to the side. Wasn't quite aligned, but now it is. Looks actually quite nice. Not very big, but whatever, dude. And now, if this doesn't work, it'll be very unfortunate because I'll teleport into the body with 11 mil. Let's bank the 11 mil just in case. Just bank that. And now we should, I'm not doing it. Wait, disable warning. Yes, so if we hit this, yes. So now every wilderness teleport in the Ancients spellbook will give you a warning if you're about to go into the wilderness with that teleport. And so you can make sure you're not teleported into the wilderness. And you can also disable the warning like that. Stop showing me the warning and then you teleport in and you lose all your monies. You just re-enable that because I'll definitely be clicking on that. So we just boop. And we've got two wilderness little things to show, but I'll do those last because I need to de-gear. So let's go on over to the little Xerix. No, that's the wrong one. Xerix Inferno, because we're going to be heading to Blast Mine. Oh boy, I haven't been here in forever. So we have, before we had just the one bank chest, but now we have bank chests everywhere because the meta was to just like camp this wall and this wall because there's only one bank chest right there. But now they've put bank chests everywhere, it seems. Got one there, one over here, and one down here. So there might be some more efficient spots now. I'm not sure because of the different banks. But yeah, that's nice. And now let's head to my favorite fishing spot from back in the day, which of course is Catherby. The one thing which is like really stupid, it's been there forever. If we right click some spots, we got here big net. Before, if it was a small net or a big net fishing spot, it would just say net. So you wouldn't know which one, or you would, because like big net fishing would always have harpoon below it and stuff like that. But still, now they've changed it so it says big net and small net. Yeah, like that. So small net always had bait, but yeah, that's not the point. It looks cool now. So you got small net and big net rather than just net for both of them. A little bit confusing, but now it isn't. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a champion scroll to show you, but I can just show you the general area. Welcome, yes. If we go down this trapdoor real quick. Now here, you can hand this guy your champion scroll and kill a champion. And if you've done that before, you'll know that it's like very not rewarding at all for killing a champion, given that champion scrolls are like super duper rare, 1 in 4k usually. So now, upon completing a champion scroll challenge, you'll be rewarded with a lamp of experience, which will grant 10 times the XP that you would normally get before this update. Hold on a second. Players who have previously completed a champion scroll can obtain the unclaimed lamps from the same chest. So, ooh, hold on. I might be able to claim an XP lamp. Hold on. We got here. So I've only killed the imp one. Yes, I've only killed the imp champion. So we just go to this chest. Yes, I get an XP lamp. If you defeat the imp champion, then I will reward you 1.6k slayer and hit points. Nice man. So before it'd only give you 160. Yeah, that's cool. So if you've got, if you previously defeated a champion, you can go claim your XP lamp over there on the north side. And now, I don't know if I have a music track to show you. Wait, I saw a red one. There it is. High spirit. So if you right click, now there's an unlock hint button. If you hit that, this track unlocks during a Halloween event. Basically, if you're like a few music tracks off of Questcape or whatever, you can now just right click and see which one you don't have, and it'll tell you how to get it roughly. What's this one? Halloween event. Oh, the Halloween events, man. Now we head into Mauritania. Just head into this spoopy swamp real quick. See, this man's already on it. Do you remember this place, the Nature's Grotto? I'm just going here because I dropped my imbued silver sickle real quick. Just dunk this in here in case you forgot how to make it. Bam. So what is this silver sickle for? Well, it's for casting bloom, as you can see right there. And it's a really small change, but I imagine it will change the GP now of this method. So if you go to any tree, I think the best spots are with like 2 or 3 logs. So if you just cast bloom, now you can move immediately. Before, you'd be stuck in this animation that I'm going to show you. So if we just hit bloom, you'd be stuck in that animation until you finished it, and then you could move. But now you can just move straight away. So I guess you just do that. You run over here and you cast bloom again. Then you run over here, pick up these mushrooms. Then do it again, pick up these mushrooms. You can see where I'm coming from, like this, do something like that. I don't know, I got a full inventory of mushrooms nearly in not a lot of time. Anyway, yeah, that's all that changes. Just stops the animation delay. Oh, it actually says that this does not increase the rate at which people can bloom and harvest more fungi. Well, it's nice either way, dude. It's nice either way. Well, there's money I just paid. Oh, that's not actually a lot of money. Anyway, let me just buy one of these here. Jewelry enchant tablets. The last change before we move on to the wilderness ones. Just grab a glory. Actually, we'll grab 2 glories. We just the left click option has been changed to use. I'm not sure why, but whatever, dude. Use. We're gonna pretend that I had a Dragonstone ring and not an amulet of glory. Bam. Ring of Wealth. Alright, let's throw all this in the bank because I'm scared of losing it. So first of all, this Revenant Cave teleport used to teleport you to the south entrance, but now it teleports you to the north entrance. As this is more useful because people without the agility shortcut, this agility shortcut right here, teleporting them to the south was like pretty useless since like they would have to walk really far to get into the Revenants. While I run to the next thing, we could talk about the Revenants. Ika Pika, Seekers of Dude. Now, this is a most beautiful update I've ever seen. If we right click this obelisk, we will see a thing of beauty. Wait, set destination, you ready for this? Now they're actually in order. Before they were in some random order, I don't even know which order it was, but now it's from the lowest to the highest level order, and it's beautiful. And it's 10 out of 10. Yay. So that's pretty nice. Yes, very, very needed 10 out of 10. Now we just head to the Revenants for some good background footage while we talk about their hotfixes, or their changes. So last week, before Thursday's update, they hotfixed them with these changes. Dwarf cannons can no longer be placed within the Revenant area of the caves, but like the rest of the area is fine, because like you'd want to cannon your Greater Demon Task or whatever. Now if we have a little look here, if I stand on top of this guy, hopefully it should work. Ah, damn it, he got killed. And then on top of that, the hotfix also included, if you killed a lower level Revenant, the formula for whether they would roll on the OP drop table, which they have, would be substantially lower if they had a lower combat level, so making the higher levels like the same, but the lower even worse. But then with that change, they did say that the high level Revenants did get their chances of rolling on the drop table slightly worse. But yeah. Then they said the value of the normal loot drop table has been slightly reduced, focused more towards reducing the number of resources being dropped. So, for example, the Onyx bolt tips had been lowered more so than others, so they just reduced the quantity of some stuff. Then there were some Deadman changes. Now there's today's changes for the Revenants. I'll read them right now. So the Revenant statuettes that they can drop, like the multiple mill ones, if you die with them, they're no longer protected at all. You cannot protect them. So obviously this is to entice PKs because you can't protect the 18 mil statue or whatever is 15 mil. And now if I stand on top of this guy, damn it, they killed it too fast again. Hold on, let me stand on top of someone who's gonna get aggroed. So if I stand on top of this guy, hopefully, there we go. See how I got hit, but he wasn't even targeting me? And if I walk on top of this guy, oh, well, it doesn't work. But basically, the magic attack of Revenants will now target several players at once, up to 10 players, if you're stood on the exact same tile as the main target. So because I was stood on top of that guy who was being targeted by the Revenant, I also got hit. This was because worlds were getting so packed to the point that people, including me, wouldn't bring a bracelet of Ethereum and would be immune to Revenants anyway because they would rarely get aggroed. So I walk to this guy again. Oh wait, this guy, he died too quick. And then, to top it off, the chances of rolling on the normal loot table has been increased slightly, and I'm guessing they just say it like that, so I'm guessing that's every Revenant has had their chances increased slightly, but then they worded, but then the wording slightly, that's the exact same wording they used before when they nerfed the chance to roll onto the drop table, so I think they've just like undone that little nerf. So Revenants are probably like still 2.5 mil an hour, whatever they were before, 2 mil, 3 mil an hour, so yeah, they're probably okay again. I'm not testing them again because you can just look at my last video and just add like 10%, I don't know. Oh heck, PK. If you want to know these things loot GP an hour, it's like 2 or 3 mil an hour, I'd imagine. Heck, run away from the PKs. Oh, who's this? It's Theric. And yeah, that is all of the changes for this week. Since there wasn't a lot, I'm going to read out the in other news as well. Ah, smack me in the face for 51. Hello there, Diango. Oops, sorry there, Mr. Guard. Sure thing, holiday items, give me the prop sword. If we head over to my house and go into my fancy dress room, now we can stick this in the toy box. Just go open here and then put that right there. And before, for whatever reason, you couldn't take it out, but now you can take out the prop sword. Before you couldn't, I don't know why, but now you can. An issue with the male Arim's rope skirt, there was a graphical issue. I didn't know what it was before, so that's what it looks like now. Wait, did they get rid of the middle part? I don't even know. But there was an issue and it's fixed it. I don't know what it was. I apologize. Oh, look at the Revenant sea boots. You can actually see they've changed. So before, Revenant sea boots, they would like stretch all the way up to your calf muscles, or like where they would be equivalent, and now they've changed as they actually squat like other boots like Dragon and Primordial and stuff like that. That's good. That's a noticeable difference. Other than that, on the Monday the 5th of March, if you see on this screen right here a big thumbs up and thumbs down button, don't get worried, because that's in the news post. You can read about that if you want, linked in the description. It's just a basic like feedback if you enjoy the game or something. So yeah. And the last thing, Thursday the 1st of March being today, at 3 PM, there will be a beta for the Deadman Spring Finals permadeath playthrough thing. I don't know, Deadman dude. So if you want to take part in that, then you'd probably already done by now, but yeah, that's actually all of the updates for this week. Hope you enjoyed the last noob episode. That was fun, dude. That was fun. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, man. Go watch it. And other than that, I can't bother testing Revenants again, so I'm gonna just stick with the 2 or 3 mil GP profit per hour. And yeah, with that said, that's everything for this week.